Welcome to Awaken Together with Christina. Today I want to do a very, very special modified energy routine, and I want to dedicate this to my niece Casey. Casey, this one's for you. This energy routine is going to help you to relieve stress. It's going to help you to get all the bad feelings out. It's going to help your body to regulate the blood chemistry, the electrolytes in your blood. It's going to help you to balance your hormones. It's going to help you to be able to focus your mind. It's going to help you with balance. It's going to help you with clear thinking and just bringing in happiness and good energy into your life. Okay, so let's start off with expelling the venom. We're going to take our hands like this, and we're going to inhale in, take a big breath in, and you start, your hands are in fists, come up. As you release the breath and you bring your hands down, you open your hands. Let's do that again. This next move is called the 4 thumps. There's this little bone right here under your eye. You just want to tap real softly or rub right there. Breathe, make sure you're breathing. Bend your knees. Okay. This next one is the K27. There's this little bone right there above your breast, and you just want to tap and right there in that area. I use my whole hand just to make sure I'm getting the correct area. There's also your lymph system here, so it's just great to get your energies moving in the correct direction, and cleans out some of that toxic energy right there as well. And this is going to help your immune system right here. Lightly tapping and rubbing in the spleen. This helps with, again, getting rid of toxic energy, bad feelings, emotions. Helps us to get rid of the excess. It helps us to actually regulate our weight. So this is excellent for anybody who wants to is working on that. Okay, this is the Homo cross crawl. This helps us to, these couple moves together will help us to get our mind, left brain, right brain, mind connection, coherence. Okay. Crossing that energy. Cross. Breathe. Make sure you breathe. Now just take your fist and you're just making this cross movement with your hips. Like we're marching, but we're turning our body so that we're crossing our energy. Cross. This also helps us with balance. So this would be a good exercise before any sports performance. We need to think, we need to have balance and agility. And I'm going to do the hook up, and this helps to connect these energies between this area. So when we worry a lot, so first we're going to take our ring finger, put it right there, and honestly, if you have a young child who wants to do this and it doesn't matter which finger, but I think Donna uses that specific finger. And then the third eye, which is right there, and just hold them, pull up and breathe. Great. This next one is called Connecting Heaven and Earth. So first we just place our hands here, bring them together. Again, make sure you're breathing. Then one hand goes up and it's going to be flat. One hand goes down and it's going to be flat, kind of like an Egyptian. You go up, you're taking a breath. Look up, hold your breath, release. Going down. Now, the hand that was down goes up, and the hand that was up goes down. Hold, look up. Let's do it again. Switching hands, up, look up. Hold your breath. Walk like an Egyptian. Now look down this time. Now we're going to bend over and just kind of hang. Do not touch the ground. Do not touch any object. Just kind of hang here. Take a few breaths. Make sure your knees are bent. Now we're going to Celtic Weave up. Breathe. This one is called the belt flow. You just want to start with your hand on this side of your spine, and this hand right beside it, and then you're just going to swing it. Swing it. Try to keep your hand on your body until you get to about the belly button, and then just throw it off. I like to do about 6 of these each side, and the same on the other side. Breathe. Now I want to hold the Ming Men point, which is this little point right there. Put your hands like you're that little girl facing the bull. Just hold that stance. Nice and strong. And then now I want you to rub that. Bring your hands around like this. You don't have to touch your body, just in front of your body. And bring your hand up and make a heart. All the way back down. Breathe. This is a penetrating flow. This one helps us to be happy. And I want you to land on your heart with your hands like this. Just stand here and breathe. Make sure your knees are bent. Triple warmer smoothie helps us to regulate our hormones and stay calm. Take a few breaths. Breathe and pull, going behind the ears, down the neck, to our heart, and over our shoulder, like it goes back, and then over, and then like this, to the ring finger. Over that elbow. Let's do it again. Helps with anxiety, fear, overwhelmment, stress. Okay, shake your hands out. Okay? Now I want you to put your hand to right there. That little divot right there. And then back here, I want you to, there's this little divot right there. I want you to put your hand right there in that little divot. Breathe. These are holding the stress points. If you're having like a breakdown, hold. You can go like this, start like this. This helps you to keep the blood in the front of the brain. And when you get in that fight or flight, that brain likes to pull away from this area, and it makes it to where you can't think. So hold this. And then you can hold the stress points, which is what I just showed you. And breathe. Okay, moving on. And this is also one that helps you to regulate your hormones. So it's good for menopause, premenopause. Triple warmer is also good for menopause and premenopause as well. And then also for the stress relief, pull on those earlobes. Just pull, not very hard, just lightly pull on your earlobes. That feels good, yeah. And taking down the flame, just want to start up at the top. Bring this down. This is starting to get kind of lengthy. I apologize, but maybe you can break this up into 2 separate videos. If you have a young child who has a hard time to staying focused and just needs to do something else. Let's do that again. And this helps to calm the mind, release anxiety. And heaven rushing in. So want to open your hands wide, facing up, look up, bend your knees, and just think of all the things to be grateful for and happy for. Let's just breathe. Bring that into our hearts. And this is a great one if you are having any issues or pain or anything going on with your body. You can come up, grab all that energy, inhale it in, collect it into your arms, and then you can put it like you're having a headache on your head, or if you're having a stomach ache, or your knee hurts, apply it to wherever you need it. Just bring that great chi energy into that area. I really love to bring it into my heart because it helps me to feel happy and at peace. And then the last, I always like to protect the energies that we just worked with by sealing them in with a Celtic Weave. Just go down to the ground and just do figure 8s all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And then when you get to the top, put your back of your hands together and like a circle. And then also I like to end with the zip up, where you don't have to touch your body if you don't want to. Just put it at the root chakra. Take a deep breath, and I like to say just an affirmation while I'm zipping up. I'm completely and totally in love with my life. My life is full of happiness, love, abundance, stability, passion, excitement, and joy. Now I'm sealing that in and I'm locking it. And then I bring up and it comes down. And that locks it in. And then the two other things that I wanted to mention here is a spinal flush and sweep. And for this one, you would hold on just 1 second. I'm going to use Mr. Mouse here as a demonstration. So you would just take both of your hands and start at the base and on both sides of the neck bone. Just going to kind of massage like circular motions right there, and then go down on each side of the spine, massaging your partner. Your partner's like on the wall or something like this, where you can get, or laying down where you can get to their back, but the person can just stand with their hands against the wall, and you're just massaging all the way down to the bottom of the back, each side here, and then flush. I like to do it 3 times, and then I like to massage. Take your time on massaging, because all your lymphatic system points of all the organs are all the way down your spine right here. So when you massage them, flushes out all that toxic, all the toxicity in those organs, and the emotions, etc., that are in those organs as well gets flushed out as well. And then the fear tap, if they're having fear and anxiety, this little the ring finger bone right here, you can just tap on it right there. Just tap. This is on the triple warmer, or the triple heater, it's known as in acupressure. So the triple heater, or the triple warmer right here. Just want to tap on it, rub on it when you're in fear, anxiety. This helps to soothe that fear and anxiety. Okay, and that is it. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but just break it down and small doable bites, so you can start it and stop it however you need to. There's no rules, okay? Just do as much as you can. You don't have to do the full thing. Start it out with just 2 or 3 minutes or 5 minutes, if you have small ones, and then work your way up. As you do it more and more, may be able to get through more and more if they want to. Don't pressure. All right, so thank you. I appreciate you. Sending my love.